Okay, I hate to make this video. It's another political video. But I think it needs to be made. And I just got out of the tub. And during my little bath time moments, I enjoy listening to music, um, something funny, or just chatting on the phone. Sometimes I listen to Black Conservative. And and what I had to hear about Black Conservative was his video response or video about a Jamaican woman, a pure African Jamaican woman, um, housing her negative opinions about some Black Americans and how they're privileged, how they start drama, cause problems, yada yada yada. And I gotta say, that sister was right. She did speak some facts. But the reason why I'm making this video is because of all the responses that were negative about it. One is, whereas on the Black side, you got everyone twisting her words. I mean, like it's. Well, let me start off by state this. Right now, America is a laughing stock of the world. Nobody wants our wisdom. Nobody wants our our, our voice. They don't want to know what we have to say, think, or believe. I mean, and people would love to flock to our type of ideology, but now, not anymore. I mean, look what's happening all over social media, like Twitter, in schools or outside on the streets. You get blacks attacking other blacks, fighting over ignorant and trivial stuff. I mean, that could be the type of blacks that are coming by her business rental facility or place that she's talking about. Because, like I said, or like she said, she doesn't mean all blacks. Not all blacks are doing this. I mean, you can't ignore this pattern. You can't ignore the problem by saying, yeah, it's white people. No. In America, we've got the tools to succeed in life. It all depends on how we vote and what we do in life. People who just sit here with a handout, well, you ain't getting nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing, ain't gonna get nothing. People who work hard for what they want, earn what they want, yeah, they get something from it. They succeed in life. I mean, I had to work hard. I had to make some decisions. I had to cut back on fun time. I mean, I live in a house now where I have 6 bedrooms, a pool in the back, 4 bathrooms. My bathtub is similar to a hot tub jacuzzi with air jets. And I gotta admit, that soak I had, that bath, looks like it did wonders for my skin. I feel amazing too. No more lower back pain for now. But aside from that, if I can succeed, so can everyone else. I mean, I understand everyone. I understand that in overseas, they're not as resourceful, or they have the tools like we do. Because I've heard and seen in other countries, you can flip a switch, it'll come off, flip it back on, it comes back on instantly. Other countries, they didn't got that luxury. Have to wait 5 minutes, maybe an hour for a light to come on. People struggle to get good, clean water. I just bathed in probably about a gallon of clean, softened water with the water softener that I have in my house, with a water purifier that flows through my pipes to give me that clean, non-chemical, funny tasting water. People don't in Africa and other countries like the Middle East, they ain't got that. And hey, I've been overseas too. I've been to most of the Asian and Eastern side of the countries. I've seen what they do, believe, think, and all that other yada yada stuff. I've seen their levels of security, which is even more stricter than America's in certain places, certain ridiculous places. And by ridiculous, I mean you shouldn't need this level of security for a place such as a convenience store, where I see an officer holding a shotgun at the ready, at a convenience store, no less. That should tell you something. You can go to a convenience store. There's no one with a shotgun at the ready. Hell, we're in America. We're right now at an argument of whether or not we should keep our guns. And so, to my fellow blacks and brothers and sisters on this side, hear me out and hear me clearly. One, she did not say no all blacks Americans. No, she said some. And I'm pretty sure we I don't qualify in that category. But if y'all don't twist the words like that, just to make a narrative of she's on the plantation and you're not, well, it tells me who really is on the plantation. And for the whites, your white guilt is really something. It never ceases to amaze me that you got to tell a successful black Jamaican African woman that she's wrong about whites. That she's wrong about how you're not oppressed by white people. You really got to go that far. I mean, do you not realize that by you saying you're wrong, you are invoking a form of racism? That you can't accept the fact that white people are not the problem with blacks, that white people are not this big bad boogeyman that's keeping a black man down. It's like you want to be right about something like that? Yeah, that's kind of racist. And here's what I have to say to y'all. Grow up. Stop blaming yourselves for something you or your ancestors didn't have anything to deal with. I mean, I can't believe you all paint your own race as some sort of white guilt responsible for slavery. Well, hey, here's a history fact. You weren't the first group of race to enslave black people. We were enslaved by ourselves. We even sold some of us to you guys. We were then enslaved by the Muslims. I know that's not going to be a nice thing to say, but it's true. Look it up in history facts. But yeah, there was a time when, we were a slave, where you all were the just more recent group of slave owners from blacks. But hey, at least we got it abolished. At least we can thank a few whites and a few blacks who fought to free us from slavery. Not that I've ever been one, and not that the people that have made these response videos have ever been one themselves. And not that you all have ever perpetrated in slavery. But that's all I gotta say. End wokeness. All lives matter. Because the BLM movement ain't gave me a dime to help me with my problems. Thank you and good night.